So I have decided that and I probably will have you on this podcast, like, again. I'm definitely giving you the title of party correspondent Delaney. Does that work for you?
That sounds great.
I think it's fitting because like you just always bring so much good vibes and good fun that like it's only fair.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So you can have a regular spot if you'd like it. If this goes well, obviously, we can have Delaney, the party correspondent, on occasion.
Correspondent. Call me with any party needs.
Exactly.
I will provide them all.
So yeah, let's talk about Two Friends. What do we know about Two Friends? First of all, we know that they're a duo from like LA. I think they originated, and they're pretty young, I think, too, and they haven't been around that long. And
I'm
like
not.
they really like rose to fame by doing all like these random like remixes and stuff, you know.
Yeah, their real names are it's not Two Friends, obviously. It's Eli. Oh god, I'm gonna butcher his last name. Eli Soanes and Matthew Halper.
There we go.
And yeah, they're an LA based duo, and they are responsible and mainly known for the hour-long big booty mixes, all 18 of them.
That was literally gonna be my next question. Is I forgot how many there are now because I just cut off at 16.
Oh yes, there are 18. On Spotify, the only ones that are on there are mixes 5 through 18. I don't know where 1 through 4 are. What's going on with that? But yeah, they're absolutely electrifying.
Have you heard like the first 4 or the first 5?
Not the first 4. The ones I like pretty much listen to the most often are like 14 through 18, which is like 5 hours in itself.
Yeah.
But those are the ones that I listen to the most frequent, which is like a daily basis.
Yeah, and you said they last an hour, right? Like typically.
Yeah, they're pretty much like all an hour, like 59 minutes to like 62.
Yeah, and like obviously, and we had them at Assumption. Like they were, remember they were like our last minute spring concert, and like,
Yes.
and that was obviously you have a different tale from that night than I do, but like that was Assumption's most attended spring concert event like ever, and
really?
yeah, it was like I think like half of the school showed up.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like how I like first came to even know them was when I crashed Assumption spring concert.
Wait, you didn't know them before?
Nope. I had no idea who they were.
I literally deadass thought you knew who Two Friends was because I just remember hearing about it afterwards. Everybody like, or you being like, I love Two Friends. Like they are so great. And I'm like, who?
Dude, I had such a great time. Like, even though I spent most of the show behind the little barrier that I was not allowed in because I never went to Assumption. PSA.
Yeah, let's explain that story a little bit for people that don't know.
Yes. So long story short, I crashed my entire friend group's senior week. I never actually went to Assumption. For those who don't know that, now you know. I'm actually a year behind all my friends that went to Assumption, so their senior week, senior everything was my little junior entourage.
Honorary member, we say.
Honorary hound. I do go by that as well.
You got the bumper sticker and everything, so.
I got the bumper sticker. I got the little paw that I think I stole somewhere. It's fine. So yeah, I like pretty much crashed the concert. No outside guests were allowed, but I snuck my way in. All the like administrative cab people looked the other way, and I just walked right in. So I got to experience Two Friends up close and personal, and it was a wonderful time. And now I'm a big fan ever since.
Yeah, and that was something else I wanted to bring up with you is why do you think that Two Friends appeals to college kids so much?
I think it's just like EDM music, like as a whole, I think is tailored a lot to like college kids, and like the upbeat, like fist bumping, like music is definitely more like not like super new, but like a newer kind of style of music that older folks definitely, I think, like their original like songs, whereas like EDM is a lot of like remixing and like beat drops and like not like lyrical, like pour your heart out. It's kind of like a let's go.
Yeah, it's definitely like a mood booster. And definitely, I think like the younger generation, and we kind of fall into this too, we have like shorter attention spans. So it's like sometimes you don't want to sit there and like maybe listen to a whole song. And the good thing about like EDM mixes is that they mix so many different songs together that it's like you're
Yeah,
never listening to the same thing twice.
exactly. Like they mix so many like different genres of music together from like so many different eras, while like they still make a like the big booty mixes, for example. Like they're so like well done and like entertaining, but like they mix like so many different artists from so many eras and genres, and just a wonderful experience.
Yeah, because even just like looking them up, they do all different genres, like alternative and like EDM, like you said. Even
Yeah.
like they incorporate so much rap and hip hop and stuff like that. It's just like all over the place, so it's never a dull moment.
Yeah, it's literally never a dull moment. Like from minute zero to the very end is just never a dull moment.
Would you say you think that the mixes have the same level of energy throughout them?
Absolutely. I definitely think like at some points in the mixes they like kind of like go down a little, but then like 30 seconds later they pick right back up.
Hmm. Where do you think the mixes apply most? Like, when's the best scenario to play them?
Oh, any form of a pregame to a bar outing, a club outing, at the club, at the bar, or like just like college parties in general. I
Yeah.
definitely think is like the best time.
Yeah, I feel like that was their intention too when they were making the mixes is like
Yeah.
how can we just make something that kids that aren't gonna pay attention to DJing just put on
Yeah.
and then just
They
not have
just
to worry about it.
yeah, like they just click play and then they go do whatever it is they're doing.
And I think that's a good concept for families too. So I think we should start playing two friends mixes at like family barbecues, just saying.
Oh, don't tempt me with the good times. Sorry, mom.
It'd be a great time, I think.
Phenomenal time.
So let's talk about the actual mixes. Like you said, there's 18 of them,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you didn't really get into Two Friends like until a couple years back. So that was probably what mix number 14, 15 that just came out.
Yeah, probably like 15, I would say. 15, maybe 16. Yeah.
Yeah. So I know six is 16 still your favorite.
No, it's 18 now.
It is 18. All right. So we're
Yeah.
gonna rank. Let's at least rank. Like let's start with 15 through 18 then.
Okay. So I'd probably rank it 18, then 16, and then 15, then 17.
Okay. And why 18?
Ooh. Ooh. I
Fine,
think
I haven't heard it either, like all the way. So this is the first time I'm hearing about it.
well, it just makes you want to go like last off. It's just like so like literally from the second it starts, like I mean they're all like super upbeat and exciting and wonderful, but like there's just something about 18 like ooh, gets the people going.
What are some of the highlight tracks on that, like songs that people would recognize?
Oh, that's a good question. It ranges from like Bruce Springsteen, like Born in the USA, to like
Oh, that's a good one.
my favorite part of the mix. It does like oh my god, what's that new song? The song Mood by like
Oh
that
yeah.
rapper guy. Like that's like pretty much what Two Friends does is like they take like songs that were published like this year or last year and they'll take like Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen and like collab them together. Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. I mean, like that's so dope because then anyone can listen to it and you find something that you like.
Exactly. Like no matter what they play, like you'll know the words to something.
Yeah, for sure. And
Aw.
then what was different? What was different that made you change your mind from saying 16 was your favorite to 18?
Probably just the amount of like highs it has. Like it has like some like lower moments, but definitely the high moments are like just pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
My
obviously there's more than just those. And have you listened to all of them? Like as many as you can, because you said like 1 through 5 are like nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I can't find them anywhere. Maybe they're on like SoundCloud, but I don't really use
That
SoundCloud.
would make sense. Yeah, something like that.
I don't really
But yeah,
use
like what about the earlier ones? Like any ones stick out particularly to you?
I like 14. 14 slaps pretty hard. I think 11 was one that slaps also pretty hard. Those were like the two that like stick out the most to me that I remember.
All right, so 11, 14, 15, 16, 18 we're going to say are probably the better ones.
Yes. 18 and 16 are probably like the two best ones,
Mhm.
in my humbling opinion.
And I mean, it probably goes to show that they have progressed with their mixes too. Like each one has gotten like better and better.
Yeah, I definitely think that like just 15 through 18 like alone like are astronomically better. And I think those are the ones where like 15 through 18 are the ones where like they gain the most popularity. At least that I've seen like on social media and stuff like that. I definitely think those are like what kind of put them on the map.
Mhm. Do they have like do you follow them on social media? Are they pretty like active on there?
Yeah, like they're pretty active on I think I follow them on TikTok and Instagram. They're pretty like popular on like both of them. Like they are on there pretty often.
Mhm.
Um, and even like on TikTok, like their account, like they play like little snippets of like each mix, just like random.
Oh, so that's probably good for promotional reasons, definitely.
Yeah, because they definitely like they have a lot of views on there. Um, and like that way they can like not play the whole mix, obviously, because it's an hour, but like give like little sneak peeks.
Yeah. And like from doing some more research on them and seeing how they describe their music, they kind of say that they have this blend of music that obviously is just fun and good to listen to and like gets you moving, gets you dancing or whatever. But they
Mhm.
also want it to resonate with people on an emotional level. So
Yeah,
like by listening to their mixes, what could you say that emotional level is, or where does it like strike you in the heart where you're like I'm about to faint, this is so good, or like this just made me cry, like you know what I mean?
mhm. Oh, when it's, like, building up and then, like, the beat's, like, about to drop and you're just like, "Ooh, so many good things are about to
Yeah,
happen."
like the anticipation of it just getting better and better.
Yeah, and then, like, the beat drops and it's just, like, a sick, like, solid, like, 30 straight seconds of just straight EDM, like, woo.
Going at it, yeah, exactly. And do you ever just like obviously it's been quite some time, but like are you ever just in the club or ever in a setting and you're just with people that you love, like your friends, and you just look around and you're like, I love these people so much. This song is so great. Like you're just having like such a good time, like nothing else matters. You know what I mean? Like have you ever had that?
Oh, absolutely. Both like and I've been to like raves before, like many years ago, like before I think I was like in high school, actually, like when I went to a couple and like even just like being around strangers and like you're in like that rave environment, it's just like so surreal and like woo,
Yeah.
magical.
Tell me a little bit more about those raves. Like which ones did you go to? Do you remember?
Well, I saw before he unfortunately passed away, I saw Avicii
Aw.
live in concert. That was wow. Um, I was like pretty far away, so like I wasn't like right up in the front row, but like even back, like they played at TD Garden, like he came there, and I sat like literally in the nosebleeds, but like it was still like I was right there and like it was incredible.
That's
And
sick.
then I went to this one called Life in Color, which it was like one of those ones where like they paint you, like you wear all white and then they just like
Oh, right, yeah.
throw paint everywhere.
I did one of those as like a run. Have you ever done those as a run?
No,
Like
I
the color run where you like wear white. I actually have the bandana still. I did at Assumption. Like you wear all white and they throw like the color bombs at you or whatever. Like I think it's powder or something, right?
yeah, well, when I went to the rave, they like it was real liquid paint. Um, Powder probably would have been nice.
Oh boy. Yeah, no, I think I've definitely seen both. I think some people do like paint and some people do powder. I think it depends on what you're trying to
Yeah.
accomplish in that setting. Well, is it true
Well,
that I haven't really been to a rave and I worked like one EDM show when I worked at House of Blues,
mhm.
and I feel like it's common that people wear neon. Is that a thing?
Yes, it's like a thing. They wear like neon and they wear like sparkles. Glitter and neon are like the main theme at pretty much any rave anytime.
How many did you go to? Do you remember?
I think 3. I forget the name of the 3rd one that I went to, but it was actually in Worcester
Oh, no
again.
way.
At the, Palladium, whatever that thing's
Palladium,
called. Yeah.
palladium, whatever it
Um,
is.
that little place.
Exactly.
I went to that, like, many years ago, like, I think I was a junior in high school, like, sophomore or junior in high school. I don't remember that one very well, but I remember wearing neon.
Yeah. I feel like it's to help match the mood of the music. Like, there's just a whole lot going on.
Yeah, like, there's a lot going on, it's vibrant, it's loud, it's in your face.
Yeah, and
It's great.
the lights and the effects and stuff are just insane.
Yeah. Oh my god, the lights are, like, crazy, and, like, they do the little, like, smoke machines,
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah,
from the
yeah.
beach box, it's just like
Like, all over the place.
literally all over the place, and the lights are just like,
Well,
"Woo."
what about confetti cannons? Do they have those?
Oh, they do confetti cannons.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Also in the beat drops.
Oh, yeah. Like, they probably like, I know, like, lights and stuff are definitely coordinated and smoke machines for sure. Like, all that stuff, it's crazy to think about how coordinated it all is.
Yeah, and, like, how much planning and effort goes into it, like, if you get it wrong, well, you're gonna have some problems.
Oh my god, right? Like, one thing could be off and, like, the amount of, like we should really find a video of, like, stage fails, like, the amount of things that go wrong, like, on stage, especially at EDM concerts, like, "This cannon didn't go off. Well, who didn't load it right?" Or, like, "Did that bulb go out and nobody told us? Like, what's happening, everybody?"
Right? What's going on?
I know, that's insane. And just to think about that stuff not happening right now too is also insane because like, it's such a huge
Mhm.
component of music and, like, live entertainment right now too. Like, raves probably bring in so much money for the industry.
Right? Especially, like, there are, like, these festivals that, like, people host, like, all over the world, like, there's one in Miami every year, there's, like, they're a lot more popular, like, the weekend festivals are a bigger thing in, like, Europe, but, like, they bring in, like, a lot of money because like, they can host, like, thousands of people for, like, a whole weekend, and they provide, like, sleeping arrangements, hotels, transportation, like food, drinks, all that kind of stuff. So like it brings in a lot of money to like
Yeah. I
everywhere.
definitely wanna go to, like, Coachella or any of those big, like, outdoor festivals.
Right? Like, oh, Coachella.
Yeah, Coachella would be so sick, and, like, that's a whole, like, cultural experience in itself from the outfits, from the acts, and, like, it's basically people just getting together and just doing whatever the fuck they
Yeah,
want.
and just doing whatever they want and living their best life with a cute outfit on.
In the sun, getting
In
tan,
the
drinking some
sunshine.
mimosas,
I know.
hopefully
Yeah,
soon.
hopefully soon.
So we're gonna transition to talking about just party bangers and like just songs that are amazing and awesome that party correspondent Dility will be happy to share with us.
I
She
do have
came prepared. She prepared for this, everybody. Like
I
she did
I
her homework.
I wrote a list.
I'm like very, 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 very impressed. So let's go through these because they're
I
just
put more effort into this list than I did ever in my school career. So let's go.
if this was a class, you'd get an A.
My only A
Just
ever.
just enroll in, like, podcasting class, like, if that's a thing, I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, we'll make it one.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, so first we have a song that you'd wanna listen to or has to be on your pregame playlist.
Okay, so this one first came to mind just based off of assumption and my experiences in the six. Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mill. That one just always never fails. And Party in the USA, I feel like is a staple.
Yeah. Oh
Like
my god. Can you
it
believe
just
that song is, like, 10 years old this year or, like, even older, I think, now?
I think it is older. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
that
pretty sure it's at least 10 years old now, which is insane.
Make me feel old in 10 words or less.
Just that'll do it. Party in the USA, Miley Cyrus. Yep, that.
Okay.
Oh, and then what's a song that makes you go crazy or just go off at the club?
Well, there probably are a good like 60 songs that do that. But my top one that I picked is called My Type by Sweetie.
Yeah.
For any of my friends who are listening or watching this, you know, you just know. When I hear the Hennessy on my lips,
Yeah.
everyone looks at me and I'm like,
I'm like, I have video evidence too, people. Like, we'll pull up the video at any point given time.
just me screaming into the phone.
Oh my god, it's hilarious.
Yes, I try.
And then what's a song that just makes you want to take shots or get drunk or just any form of binge drinking?
Well, obviously, "Shots" by LMFAO is like the shot
Staple.
staple. You can't like not want to do shots when you listen to that song because, like, hello. But another one for me is called "Every Time We Touch,"
Oh my god.
and I mean, come on.
You're not wrong. It is definitely one of those dance tracks that like it starts and you instantly turn to whoever you're closest to and just go like,
Like I feel my heart like beating in my chest when I hear
oh
it.
my god, absolutely.
Like, oh, where's the table?
Let me stand on it. I'll do it. Or smash it, whatever your style is,
Or
folks.
what? Both.
And then what's a song that makes you want to party with your friends?
The song "Doses and Mimosas." Is that how you say it? Doses. Yeah, "Doses and Mimosas."
How does that one go?
It's the one that's like "Doses and mimosas, champagne and cocaine."
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely a good summer one.
I know. Oh, true. Like windows down.
Yeah. Do you have a summer playlist?
Yes, but it's mostly like country music.
Okay, but that's fine. Like country music is good for that kind of mood.
Yes, I also have like a whole it's called Bumpin' with the Homies. That is a road trip playlist that I have created. Um yes, my little side hobby is making playlists for any mood, anytime.
Like you're speaking my language, literally same. All right, what's a good song that you can play a game to?
The song Thunderstruck because it is a game.
Oh yeah, it's like for people that don't know, it's that game where you have to drink every time you hear the word thunder and you just keep going until the next
Keep
word of
going.
thunder is said again and then the next verse. It's literally a disaster. It's a train wreck to say the least.
Liddy has a good time.
Oh my god, Delity has a great time playing that.
The lady's friends do not have a good time.
Delity can outdrink us all. Party correspondent Delity is the party master here.
Well, well.
What is the song that reminds you of a certain night out?
So a certain night, Dancing Queen, and I think you can vouch for that because you were there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, that was my third most streamed song of 2020 because of that night.
Oh my goodness.
Because of a bar crawl that we went to pre-COVID, way before COVID. And we had such a nice time.
Fantastic time. It was literally the same day I think the governor announced the mass like shutdown.
Yeah, and we were like already like out with like a bunch of other people and
Mhm.
like doing this bar crawl because like I don't think they canceled it. They were just like, yeah, start time's about 9.
Yeah, and we'll
Okay.
explain this a little bit here. Delaney and I went on this bar crawl. It was just the two of us at first, and we literally show up at the first bar, and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and each bar has like its own signature drink. And
Mhm.
this bar had like a Boilermaker thing, and we just like sit down, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, like this like stout and shot of like Jaeger," and we're just like, "What?" Like
Okay.
at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Delaney and I have a shot and a beer, and we drink it, and we're already buzzed. And the rest of the night was history, to say the least.
Yeah. It was a great night. And then our two friends also joined. Funny, two friends.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
I didn't even.
That wasn't planned at all.
That wasn't even in the notes. Write it down.
All
Yeah.
right. What's a
Anyway,
song that makes you want to sing your heart out or sing your
mhm,
heart out too?
well, there's a couple of those for a couple different reasons. The first one that came to mind was Jocelyn. And
Oh, that's
a
some tea.
little backstory. You don't need to get into it.
We don't need to go into that.
It's by Olivia O'Brien. Go listen to it.
Very, very good quality song.
The other one I picked was also Dancing Queen because hello. And then I think my number one song that I will forever sing my heart out to is Old Town Road. In case no one's ever heard of that song.
Uh, like major eye roll for anyone that is Delidy's friend, but like for her, that's the holy mantra. Like
It is my staple.
it's literally that
I'm not
exactly.
kidding.
What is a song that you want to or that you love listening to while you're driving?
A song that I listen to literally every day on my way to work is called Beer Never Broke My Heart. It's by Luke Combs. And
Oh, that's cute.
banger alert. I like to listen to a lot of country music when I'm driving. I don't know why really. It's just like calming and I don't know. It's just nice, like sing along.
Yeah, it's definitely
Um,
a good mood for that.
yeah. I picked Drink in My Hand by Eric Church because I always want to drink.
I think that's actually one of the few country songs I actually know.
It's a banger. Every time I leave work, I put that song on.
Oh, I believe it.
Every day. And then I picked Best Day Ever by Mac Miller, R.I.P.
Mhm.
Because that is a banger.
Yeah, he had some really good hits. Like he did some really good music.
This
All
is
right, what is a song that needs to be played at full volume? No ifs, ands, or buts.
um the first one I picked is our anthem. It's called Cash Shit by Megan.
Oh yeah, we know that one very well.
We do. I put really any thing that Meg Thee Stallion has written, wrote, included in, produced. You name it. It's
So
just
fair.
banger. Full volume. One Two Step by Sierra.
Mm.
Crazy in Love by Beyonce. I also put Dancing Queen in here because that just seems to be my
Dancing Queen is just a universal song for every occasion.
really is. I did Don't Stop Me Now by Queen, Fancy by Iggy Azalea, and then also anything that Rihanna has produced or been included in anything ever.
Solid.
Period.
Solid. I'll go light my prayer candle now that has Siri on it and tell her that exactly.
Go bow down to Rihanna.
Oh my god, she's the queen. We love her very, very much.
Queen.
What's a song that needs to be played at the beach?
So any and all country music, period. But two songs that I particularly picked out are Knee Deep and Toes by Zach Brown Band because they're so like calming and like
Mm.
ooh,
Yeah,
makes
I
you
don't listen to them that much, but I've heard a few of their stuff and or a few of their songs, and I think it does like it is exactly what you said. It's very calming.
yeah, it's like calming and like soft. It's not like very upbeat country music. But it's like definitely one that like you want to sit in the sand.
Yeah, because like I think beach moods can be either that or they can be the opposite where you're just high energy all the time.
Hmm.
But I feel like you need that at the beach. Like if you're just chilling, like hanging out, like that's good. But then you
Yeah,
can also be like partying and out so we're clubbing and things like that.
yeah, exactly.
That's a good
Exactly.
one. What is the song that needs to be played at a sports game or rally?
Well, coming from the world's biggest sports fan ever, period. Shipping Up to Boston by the Dropkick Murphys. If anyone doesn't like that song, and then for those who don't live in Boston, number one, I'm sorry. Number two, Don't Stop Me Now by Queen.
Yeah,
I feel
that's a
like
good
that
one.
song just gets the heart rate nice and high.
Oh my god, for sure. And we have to just mention a special shout out for obviously the Neil Diamond song that plays every single time at Fenway.
At the
Sweet
bottom of the
Caroline.
the bottom of the eighth inning.
It's like literally there's no other experience on the face of the planet. I will go to my grave saying that than being at Fenway Park and singing Sweet Caroline with everybody.
Like, seriously, when Fenway Park opens to the public again and I can go and they like I start hearing them play it, I'm literally gonna have a meltdown.
Oh my god, it's just so iconic and it's just so great. Like it gives you chills, it makes you feel all good inside. Like it's just so great. And the
Chill.
fact that like the bum 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 is just everyone like the music literally stops and everyone's like at the top of their lungs.
Bum, bum. And then when they're like, "Good times never seem so good."
Oh my, so yeah,
Like,
literally.
oh, and everyone just knows, and they just sing it, and
It's so great. Gives me chills, like I said.
it makes me.
What is a song like a banger that you think is overplayed?
So even though I'm a massive fan of this song, "Sicko Mode" by Travis Scott. Love Travis Scott. Love "Sicko Mode." I listen to it still pretty often. Basic, but
Mm,
I definitely feel like that song is ferociously overplayed everywhere. I still hear it on the radio like all the time. And
yeah,
most songs like go through their cycle on the radio and then they like exit. Sicko Mode has not done that yet. And the
yeah.
song's like 2 years old and I just hear it all the time. I'm like,
I think it's
oh
because it's one of those songs that has so much going on that it could very much be like its own mix. And
yeah, it
it's so
really could.
long too. Like people
Mhm.
listen to it and they just I mean, I like it too, but I honestly don't understand the full hype behind it. Like
Yeah.
it's definitely one of those things that after a while I'm like done hearing
Yeah.
it.
You're just kind of like, oh, this again.
Yeah. It reminds me a lot of like senior year too, like junior, senior year, I think, is when it came out.
Oh, yeah. I think it was like I think it's your senior years when it came out because I played it nonstop.
Sounds about right.
Shockingly enough.
But Travis Scott, like honestly, I think Travis Scott puts out really good music in general. Like I
Mhm.
don't know how much you listen to his stuff, but I feel like everything he puts out is so consistently good.
I agree with that. Pretty much like I listen to him like a pretty good amount. He's probably like my top 5 like favorite rappers. And I think he consistently like has put out good stuff
Yeah.
like with
I
every
saw
album.
him I saw him years ago when he opened up for Rihanna in Hartford, like Hartford, Connecticut. And it was insane to think about how much his career has taken off since then. And like he's a headliner and like people open up
Yeah.
for him. And like I just remember seeing him and thinking this guy's definitely on drugs. Like he is on like he's definitely done acid, code like he's done everything before the show possible. Like
Everything.
he jumps
Everything.
around the stage, he jumps into the audience. He's like insane to see live.
Well, I remember he was like a meme for a while because like when he was on stage at like some concert, I'll have to pull up a photo at some point.
Yeah.
But he was literally like a meme because he was just like going nuts on stage and like just the look on his face, like he became a famous meme after that.
Oh my god. And then he was with one of the Kardashians, right?
Oh yeah. Doesn't he have a kid with like Kylie?
It is Kylie. Yeah.
Kylie?
I don't follow any of that shit, so like I
Yeah,
don't really know. I just know
I
one of
never
them got
do follow.
impregnated by Travis Scott and now they have a baby.
Apparently the Kardashians have like 12 kids. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. That is
Kardashians
some new information. You heard it here first, people. The Kardashians have 12 children in total.
Kardashians have 12 kids.
Oh my gosh. What is a banger that is underrated or you think people should know about?
I mean, this song is like pretty well known, but I think it needs to be like more well known. It's the song Hot Girl Bummer by Black Bear.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Black Bear, I feel like is so underrated and so like not well known. And I feel like we need to fix that.
Yeah, and you
I
and I
do
both
too,
like
but
we
like
both like Black Bear and like all of his music that he puts out. Like I haven't followed him from the beginning, but I definitely got into him this past year because he just put out an album last year and it was so good. And he's
slap.
another one of those artists that makes this music that's so diverse and it just mixes
Mhm.
a bunch of different genres together that it's like you never get bored
Mhm.
listening to it.
Like he's not like I feel like he's definitely like unique in his own way. Like he makes like his own unique music. He doesn't follow in line with like everyone else. He kind of goes like his own way and like does his own thing, but still makes like good music that like slaps.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So Hot Girl Bummer. Everyone write it down.
I have this one song, it's on my summer playlist, and I remember finding it out, I think a few years back. I'm like, do you know the Good Vibes playlist on Spotify?
I think so. I think you showed me it
Oh
actually.
yeah, like the Good Vibes playlist is so good for discovering new music, like feel good music, EDM, that kind of stuff. And there's
Mhm,
this one song called Sunburn. It's by this DJ or whoever producer artist named, I think it's Driel or something like that.
mhm,
And that song, like it just builds and it has so much energy. And like I listen to it
mhm.
with just like the speakers on full blast and like the bass and everything just hits so different. It's such a good song.
Well, I'm gonna have to go listen to it after
Yeah,
this.
I'll have to send it to you, honestly, it's so good.
That sounds great.
What is a song that you feel everyone comes together for because they know all the lyrics to?
So I picked both Sweet Caroline and the song Don't Stop Believing. Because I think when that song comes on, I think literally everybody knows that song.
I agree, like, that is one of those timeless songs that every generation will definitely know.
Like even like when I was in middle school and we had those like middle school dances, like that was like the little outro song was always
Oh my
Don't
god, no
Stop
way.
Believing. Literally every single one of them.
Oh my god.
All the above. And like I feel like middle schoolers know the song, kids know the song, mom and grandpa know the song, like everyone knows it and they know all
Yeah,
of them. And like it just definitely brings people together.
yeah, 100% agree. Don't Stop Believing, and the words too are so
Yeah.
powerful.
Like don't stop believing.
It's just it applies to so many situations, scenarios too that everyone's like, "Yep, this song."
That's
Everyone
the
together.
song. And that's on today's.
What's a song or what song do you think has the best dance associated with it?
So it could just be because I'm a Gen Zer. I think I'm Gen Zer, but I immediately thought of TikTok dances.
And that's fair.
um, I picked that song "Mood" by 24K Golden is his name, and Ian Dior.
I think that's such a stupid name, just for the record. I
Yeah,
was
I
like,
don't
what kind of stage name has what? Every time I see it, 'cause that song has been in the top 10 for so long. I keep
Mhm.
thinking, why is Bruno Mars 24 Karat still up there? And I'm like, wait, oh, that's not
Oh,
him.
it's not a song, that's a person. Okay. Yeah, I like how when I was writing it down on like my little notes, I think I had to look at it 3 times to make sure I got the name right. 24K Golden, missing the E.
I need to look up where the hell he got that name from.
I
Like,
know,
where, like, how did you think of that as your stage name?
right? I mean, the TikTok dance though slaps. I don't know how
Actually, I
to
don't know if I know it. Do you know like any of the moves to it?
no, just think of this.
That's
Like,
all you need to know. There's a this.
yeah, there's a this.
Like she saw you moving and was like, "What's happening now?"
Yeah.
And then I have one more I want to ask you because this is definitely probably the most important question, and we've
Oh,
probably addressed it multiple times.
probably, but hit me.
But what is the song that you are waiting to hear once COVID is over and we are allowed to go back into the clubs together?
Oh, WAP.
I knew that's
WAP. WAP. Body. Anything that Meg the Stallion has put out ever. I want to hear it. Definitely WAP, though. Takes the cake.
it's I've
For,
seen so many people like talk about it and tweet about it and just be like, we haven't experienced that. And it's
yeah,
gonna be
like that's
such a
not fair.
cultural phenomena, like when it actually happens.
Like when we go, like our first outing at the club post COVID, like I feel like everyone's just gonna collectively, we could put that one under what brings people together.
Oh yeah.
Under there because post COVID in the club, everyone's gonna be like,
And that's gonna be one of those songs like at our weddings with our kids, we're gonna put it on and our kids are gonna be like, what is this? Like they're gonna have no idea.
"What is it playing at my mother's wedding right now?"
Do you think you would have like a really sappy, I hate to use the word sappy, but sometimes it's true. But do you think you'd have like a more sappy, like wedding playlist type song, or like, like how people have a wedding song that they do
Mhm.
their first dance to or whatever? Like, do you think you would be one of those people, or would you definitely choose something more like fun and upbeat?
Ooh, like, that's so hard because like, the party correspondent to Liddy wants to put on, like, WAP, and that can be my wedding song. Um, but at the same time, like, it's such a sentimental moment, like, I don't wanna ruin it by
Yeah.
putting on Cardi B.
I feel like it's fair to have 2. Like, you should have, like, like,
Yeah,
the first one should be, if I was doing it, I think the first one should be the really soft emotional one, and then the second
mhm,
one should be the
yeah,
fun one, because then it's like, "Alright, we're done with that. We're done with the tears. Let's have
yeah.
fun now."
Like, we had our little moment. Next.
Like, I have my wedding song picked out, and it is, like, a slower song, and it's, like, a very, like, soulful song, but
Mhm,
then this idea came to me because, like, my friend Bree told me about what she wants her wedding song to be, and I thought of a song that was kinda similar. Do you know the
mhm.
song, "Dangerous" by Cardinal Official and
Yes.
Akon? It's like, "That girl is so dangerous." Like, that song, I just love that song so much. It's one of my favorite hip hop songs, and I go, "Can this be the song that, like, my significant other or even me, like, just walks down the aisle to?" And it's like they're coming down the aisle, and you're like, "Yup. Yup,
I
you
think
know."
that needs to be your walking down the aisle song. I would
Honestly, it would be
walk down the
hysterical.
aisle to that. Watch out, I've seen that time.
It would be so great. All of, like, the heads in the room would just
It is.
turn. Like, could you imagine?
I can't imagine, that'd be really funny.
Yeah, we might have to put that in the book.
I think my, like, walking down the aisle song might just have to be, like, "Shipping Up to Boston" or "Old Town Road," just because I've played it so often and it just follows me everywhere that,
Mm.
it would be inappropriate not to.
We're gonna go to our graves hearing that song. We're gonna be in old people in rocking chairs, and you're gonna be like, "Hey, you guys wanna hear something?"
It's gonna be written on my tombstone. Here lies Liddy,
Died from partying too hard to Old Town Road.
Old Town Road. Here lies on Old Town. I want to be buried on Old Town Road.
We'll find one. We'll put you on there.
There's one in my town. Oh. Don't worry, I already found it.
You want the horses to bring you there?
Yes.
It's only fair.
Rot. I want my casket on top of a horse bringing me to Old Town Road.
I love that. That's insane.
so they can take so the horse can take me to the Old Town Road and I can ride till I can't no more. In
And
peace.
there you have it. There you have
Ah.
it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, party correspondent Delity, for everything. We definitely will have to have you back on in the future for more insight into the universe of EDM bangers, Two Friends, and Old Town Road.
Of the big booty mix. I got all the knowledge.
Dream big booty mixes. What was it again? Which ones were your favorites?
18 and 16.
18 and
Go with
16.
it
And then
now.
I'll have to get that list from you and put it somewhere so that the people can find all of your suggestions.
Yes. All my suggestions. Go do them. You want your party to be a Liddy uh, excursion.
A Liddy time from Delity herself.
To Liddy. So